Hey, good morning. It's Uri, and I am just popping in today with a bit of reflection. So, I've kind of been in my feelings for the past month or so because of as mentioned in a previous video, I'm out walking my dog. In a previous video, I have been really struggling or just going back and forth over the same 2 to 3 pounds and not really being able to, break free from that for 3 to 4 weeks, like really a long time. I would lose 1 pound, I gained 2 pounds, lose 3 pounds. So it was really a struggle for me. And I just was thinking, gosh, what is this? So I decided to make a few changes. As mentioned before, I changed my shot location. And I was really struggling with going to the bathroom. So I know those two things were really detrimental in my weight loss. So I adjusted those things and it made a difference for me. So I'm proud of that. But one of the things I was thinking about this morning was I think I'm just being too hard on myself. I really need to give, some appreciation to myself and show some gratitude, because when I think about where I came from, I should be absolutely positively proud of myself. Just to give, again, some backstory, my normal weight loss is in between 150 160. So that's where I've been for a couple of years, since I've turned 45. But a couple of years ago when COVID hit, it really had a tremendous impact on me because we were stuck in the house and I found out about food delivery. So when I found out about Uber Eats and what's the other one, DoorDash, and Publix delivery and all this, where you don't have to leave the house and get anything you want, it was unfortunately a game changer for me. But it was also just really bad, because then I can order whatever I wanted whenever I wanted. And I started eating a lot of processed foods, a lot of fried foods, sweets, cakes, pies, candies, you name it. You can have it delivered. It only takes a second. So much so that I stopped cooking and literally would order takeout delivery almost every night of the week. Thanks to God, I've been blessed with the job to be able to afford that. So it was just normal. Me and my husband, we both gained a lot of weight, just a lot. But on top of that, right, it being just overindulgent, I call it that, I forgot that in 2022, I had 2 retina detachments. And I ended up having some surgery on my eye once, and then because my eye couldn't really see that well, I ended up hitting myself in the head with an iPad, and so my retina detached again, and I had to have a more extensive surgery. So in each time, I had to lay flat and couldn't move. No walking, no running, no anything. At one point, I was face down for like 4 months, and so all I could do was watch TV and, of course, order food delivery. Because I was just thinking, how in the world could I end up getting so heavy? I got up to 198 pounds. And in my other life, I would have, bet money that I would have never been, that unhealthy. But yet it crept up and there it was. I couldn't even really walk well. Like right now, you can hear me breathing because I'm walking my dog. You probably can't tell, but I'm doing pretty good pace. And I'm in Florida and it's hot. So we're burning up. I'm taking him for a quick walk so he can do a lot of peeing, because I'm about to go to work and leave him for a couple of hours. But just those things alone are absolute positive reasons to, end up being unhealthy. But what I decided to do in 2024 was change that. And I don't think I'm giving myself enough credit for that. And I need to hear it from myself. I need to see it from myself. I was 198 pounds at my heaviest. Going to the doctor, and he kept telling me I had diabetes, and I was like, I'm just going to change my diet. I'm not going to take any medicine. And of course, I didn't do it for a long time. But in 2024, I decided, let's do it. So I started dieting, exercising, what I could do. Because like I said, I can barely walk. I would just be tired like every second, all day and all night. And that too, because I was overweight. I had diabetes and I have thyroid disease. So it was fatigue on top of fatigue on top of fatigue. So that really messed me up. But when I did decide that I was going to do better, I started doing low carb keto diet over the course of a year, on again, off again. I got down, 20 pounds. And that is tremendous, especially for someone who doesn't want to do anything. And then I thought me losing that weight was going to be enough, but my A1C was still climbing. So that was annoying in itself, but that was also an eye-opener. So that's how I ended up on Mounjaro. So the goal wasn't to just, lose a bunch of weight and, be a toothpick. It was to get my diabetes in order, get my A1C down in hopes of being healthier. So when I started in January, I joined a group. I've got all these people that I talk to about it that are on Mounjaro, and they're losing all this weight, 10 pounds a week, 8 pounds a week, all this stuff. And me, I'm struggling with the 1 or 2 pounds and then going back and forth and having all these issues regarding constipation. I don't think that I gave myself enough gratitude, because when I think back to where I was in 2024 and I take the pounds that I've subtracted then and now, I've actually lost 38 pounds. Like, that's crazy. That is so awesome. And I should be proud of myself instead of grappling over a pound here and a pound there. Every pound counts. And I did something that a lot of people can't do. And 20 pounds of it, I did it with no medical support. I just did it, just me trying to do something, by starting and stopping something over and over the course of a year. I did it. So I say that to say to anyone who has felt like I felt or been in the situation that I was in, you got this. Take a second to give thanks and share gratitude for where you came from. Even if you are 1 pound subtracted, you know what? You did that. And continue. Stay focused and continue, because they will come up. All right. Bye. Oh, I forgot to say, if you're here and you're watching, thanks. And do me a favor. Let me know that you're here by hitting like and or subscribe to my channel so you can get some more updates. All right. Till next time.